Wow.
The lanes? Hey everyone, welcome back to JR Pro Shop Vids. Today we got the brand new DV8 Hellcat XLR8. Today we got Gootz back on the lanes. He's going to compare this new ball against his Brunswick Mindset and his Hammer Envy Tour. So let's talk about this Hellcat XLR8 a little bit further. It's got the new Maximum Havoc cover stock. This is a step up in performance compared to the original Hellcat, so a little bit more mid-lane traction, a little bit more overall hook. The Mindset here is the equivalent ball from Brunswick, so it's going to be interesting to see how these two play off of each other. And for Gootz here, the Envy Tour is a bit of a step down compared to his Mindset, gives him a little bit more control and a smoother shape overall. So the pattern today is 43-foot dead man's curve. Now this is a sport pattern with a fair amount of volume, so balls like this with really strong cover stocks can dig through that oil. We should see a lot of hook out there. Now if you're in the market for a new ball, head to shop.bufabowling.com and use our promo code JUNGOBARKS to save 10% off your entire order. That's enough in here, let's send it up to Gootz on the lanes.
Hey everyone, Gootz is back. I am throwing the new Hellcat XLR8 today. Oh, okay, let's redo that whole thing. So it's accelerate. Hey everyone, Gootz is back, throwing the new DV8 XLR8. Hey everyone, Gootz is back, throwing the new DV8 XLR8. So, let's throw some good shots here. This ball is really pretty in my hand, very furry. Let's throw some good ones. Wow! That was exhilarating. That really hit the pins hard. That really got into a roll where I wanted it. I think this is the first DV8 ball that might not have that crazy backhand reaction. You know what, let's throw another shot. It does hook a lot though. Out of DV8's line, this is probably the most hooking ball they have so far. I'm bowling on dead man's curve and this thing is just curving. Unreal, that was really good off my hand. Man, right now I'm standing at 35, throwing it to about 18 to 10, and it just really gets to that spot. You know what, I'm gonna miss a little bit out, try and get out to 5. I wanna see what this ball does from out there. My gosh, that hooks. I did slow down a little bit just because I'm trying to open up that angle, but really when it got to that spot, it just took off. So it looks like it is drier out there. Maybe I can move a little further left, and I want to try and hit 5, see how violent this ball really is. If you don't have a ball that hooks a lot, this might be the ball for you. I'm gonna move 4, so I'm standing at 39, throwing to 20 to 5. Oh my gosh. That thing came back hard. A little later than I thought, but wow. Let's compare that ball with a couple balls I brought out today. I brought out my Envy Tour, which is kind of like one of my benchmark A-Sim solid balls, as well as the Mindset. Two really good balls, 2 different families. Let's compare it with the new DV8 XLR8. So I'm gonna stand at 35 again. 35, play out to 18 to 10. Just kind of use that hold and really enjoy this ball. Wow, I just really love A-Sims. I really love A-Sims. A-Sims really work well with my roll just because I have a hard time for the ball to hit the corner. Usually with the core, it really helps me get around that oomph or that hump. So now I'm gonna try the Envy Tour. Same line, playing like 20 to 10. This ball should be a little later as it is weaker, but I'm still gonna stand at 35. later, leave that 7-pin. Dang, 3 very good balls, in my opinion. The NB Tour is a little weaker than both of these. So I think, in my own opinion, the mindset would be the middle ball. The Hellcat will be the most hooking ball, little reliable over here. NB Tour is like just the one that doesn't catch that corner too much. So I'm gonna throw the mindset again at 35. See how well this rolls again. Wow, so that ball hooked twice. I kind of missed outside, so when it got there, it really just kind of tried to roll early, hit the oil again, rolled forward, and then tried to hook again. Kind of like double hooked on me. Honestly, I think I'm drying it up, especially with how many shots I've been throwing now. If I move further left, I could probably move 3 boards with the new Hellcat. And honestly, let's see this puppy roll. I really love the colors. So instead of 35, I'm gonna stand at 38, get it at the 20 to 10 and try and find some hold there. Wow, that ball's amazing. I can tell you guys that the mindset was my tank ball. How much heavier of a roll the DV8 Hellcat has, especially when I start moving left. It really doesn't lose that energy. I'm gonna do the same thing with the mindset, stand at 38, and see how that ball rolls from that angle. So these two have the same layout, but the mindset does roll just a tad earlier and a little weaker. So let's throw it from here. Double bounce, but wow. I don't know what I can say. These two are really good competitor balls right now. All right, question time with Gootz. As a DV8 staffer, I'm actually very excited of this ball. Reason being is this is one of the strongest balls they've ever made. Biggest hooking ball ever. In your bag, what's the biggest ball you have? Let us know in the comments below. I know that the NB Tour is a little weaker, so actually, let's throw that same shot with the NB Tour just to show you how much difference it is compared to these two. From there, we're just gonna keep moving left and see how far left I can go with those two. So here I'm at 38. Let's throw a good ball with the NB Tour. I know this is gonna be a little weaker, but it's a little benchmarky. It's not supposed to do that. Wow, so that was an amazing shot with the NB Tour. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that, but with the big core and bigger cover, it really makes that corner and just rolls in. I did get it to the dry, just like those two. These two picked up really hard off the dry, but this one, very smooth. So I'm gonna throw another shot, but I'm gonna stand at 40 with the NB Tour, start comparing the other two. So. Wow. So yeah, when it really gets to that dry, it kind of sails in and then smoothly comes back. Now we're gonna throw these two big balls. The battle of the tanks. You saw me play at 40. I'm gonna move 5 boards every time. I'm gonna stand at 45 now and see what this puppy does. I'll do the same with the mindset. Right? Very similar, but I think the DV8 Hellcat is just a little stronger off the back when it hits that spot. So let's get around the ball. I'm gonna move another 5, get around it, and maybe this will unlock their true potentials. So here I go with the DV8 Hellcat. On my mind is just exhilarating. Very late. When it got to the end of the break point, it really didn't do anything. Kept it in the oil a little bit too long, but it did try to roll. With the mindset, let's see what happens. So yeah, same thing, both are light. So the mindset, when it got to the spot, it was a little sharper. I guess it kept its energy more when it hit the back. When I threw the Hellcat, it did roll earlier, lost its energy, and just sailed through, pretty much almost not hitting the pocket. Let's throw a couple good shots now with the Hellcat again, because honestly, I really love how this ball looks going down the lane. So I'm gonna stand at 41, play 4th arrow to like 8. That line is like my comfort zone. And honestly, what I'm seeing there just puts a really big smile on my face. What a beautiful ball. That was amazing. Let's do that with the mindset. Honestly, I'm a fan of darker colored balls, so the mindset is a little too bright for me. Performance-wise, that's all that matters. I can't miss. Now these balls are amazing. Like, honestly, if I had to pick one between the two, I would have to go with the Hellcat. Honestly, they're two really good balls. A lot of people have been throwing the mindset. This new ball coming out, it's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna throw one hand, so I'm gonna throw two hands with this. Let's see if those two-handers like it. Look at that, look at that. Let's go back to the shop. All right, Gootz back from the lanes. Hey guys, Gootz is back from the lanes after throwing the new DV8 XLR8, one of the strongest balls I ever thrown from DV8. And today I compared it to the Mindset, which is one of my other strongest balls, and my NV Tour. The NV Tour is weaker, it's more of a control piece for me. These two were the star of the show. I can tell you from the beginning, Dead Man's Curve, these two are hook monsters. I could throw it out to about 5 board and it would just be coming back screaming. I can tell you with the DV8 Hellcat, I saw a lot more traction in the mid lanes compared to the Mindset. When the DV8 went through the mids, you can see it starting to roll really quick and then really hard off the back. As for the Mindset, it really hovered down the lane to about maybe like 40 feet, almost at the end of the pattern before it started changing shape. So today, since I was bowling on Dead Man's Curve, it is 43 feet, a little bit more volume than usual. With these two being really heavy rolling balls, I think it really complements longer patterns, possibly shorter patterns too, as it does get into a roll really quick. With the surface on the balls already, it really gave me a nice roll off the back end of the pattern. Like, it wasn't too sharp at all. At the mid lanes, I do like to see the ball roll early, and that's what these two gave me. Well, mostly of the Hellcat. When I compared these two, my control piece, so this ball's like a step down for me. Off the dry, when I started to get over under, this ball really did its job, honestly. It controlled the back end and it was smoother off the back, so I didn't have to deal with the ball checking up and going high into the pocket or going Brooklyn. With the Mindset and the DV8 XLR8, these two are really similar to each other. Two different brands, but honestly almost the same shape that I see. With this being weaker, I think it's a really good combo with these two if you're looking for something a little weaker than that later on in the day. So to wrap everything up, I really think the DV8 Hellcat XLR8 really needs oil for it to show its purpose. It's DV8's most strongest ball, so I think that's what it needs. Alright, since you saw DV8's strongest ball, I want to know what your strongest ball is in your bag. Like I said in my question before, comment down below, let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next vid.